So I'm about to go to a New Year's Eve party, and I was just watching some and reading some notes on like socializing and social dynamics and stuff like that. And so I'm partly doing this just to warm myself up, if that makes sense. Just want to tell you about my experience with being social. And from what I've seen and what I've found is that if I do not approach strangers for a period of time, after 1 month, honestly, of not approaching strangers or pushing myself to have more conversations and just being social and meeting new people, I get very awkward and I'm not as smooth or as socially calibrated, and I can't pick up on body language or questions or social cues. Like I end up stuttering, etc., etc., etc. And I just wanted to say that it's super important that you socialize, whether it be with people at the gym, people you do sports with, old friends, girls you approach, going out to parties. Like I'm going out tonight. I don't really want to go out, but I know I should, because why do I want to be alone on New Year's Eve? It's arguably the greatest skill you can have, speaking to people, because everything is people. Sales is people, marketing is people, business is people, relationships is people. Everything is people. If you constantly force yourself to meet new people, go out, socialize, work on your communication, your eye contact, your tonality, your vocabulary, your fucking body language, whatever it may be, your gestures, when you constantly do that and you push yourself and you meet new people and you have a lot of reference experiences, it just becomes a lot smoother. Now, I noticed this because there was a period when I was about 17, 18, even a bit of 19, a little bit, where I was just religiously studying social dynamics, what to say, how to say, why to say certain things, what not to say, what to say if they do certain things, how to approach a group of people, how to make eye contact, how to speak, just analyzing conversation and social dynamics. And what I noticed was that it became second nature, it became automatic. Like I wouldn't have to consciously, at the beginning I did, but it went to a point where I didn't have to consciously think to myself why I would say certain things and how I would say certain things, and they would just be part of my being. And you just become a very, very smooth talker, if that makes sense. And when you talk, people listen. And when you listen, people talk about themselves, and that's more on the listening side, which is still communication. But the main point of this is just a reminder to meet more people and force yourself to be social. Basically, there's a video called "You Attract Who You Are." I have it posted. I'll probably put it up somewhere here, wherever it may be, but highly recommend you watch that as well. There is no disadvantage to you to speaking to a new person. When you want to make a good impression, whether it be to a cute girl or a high-level dude that's doing business or that you can do business with, or you just want to be around this cool person because he has status or whatever it may be. When you want to make a good impression, you need to have that skill in your pocket. And if you don't force yourself to go out and socialize and fail and get rejected and get that thicker skin, when it comes down to it mattering, you're going to fail, right? And even just posting content like this, it forces, like I told you at the beginning of this video, I'm doing this to warm myself up. And I've already noticed with myself that now I'm speaking much quicker, I'm much louder, and it's been almost 5 minutes. That's it. Imagine if you did this every day. Imagine if you spoke to someone or your camera, try to do it to people, and you did this every day. Imagine how much better your communication would be. Now, I can't see the main difference in my communication from a year ago, but I was speaking to someone who watches my content every now and then, and he said, bro, you've improved your communication so much just from the 1 year. And the way he can tell is just by my YouTube videos, my Instagram stories, my reels, whatever. But imagine if you did it every day. Every single day you made a video, you focused on not stuttering. Even in the beginning, if you need to speak slowly, forcefully, and you need to slow down your cadence to make sure that you do not stutter. If you do that every day, you will get so good that you will just end up speaking quicker and not stuttering. I remember when I was playing basketball for a team, and when we were warming up, right, he would make us go right under the hoop, literally a meter away, half a meter away, and just shoot and make sure we get swishes. And we would do like 5 on each circle because it's semicircles. So 5 really close. If we made all of them, take a step back. 5, made all of them, take a step back. 5, and we keep going back and back and back. Obviously making sure that we swish everyone. That is the same with your communication. Because if you were to just go into the gym and shoot a 3, what's the likelihood that you're going to swish it? Not very high. Even if you're Steph Curry, the likelihood increases if you warm up right under the hoop. This is the same with your language, my friend. When you speak slowly and you focus on not umming and ahhing and stuttering, and you think of the next words you're going to say whilst the words are coming out of your mouth. It sounds like a crazy thing to say, but once you do that slowly, you can just do it a lot quicker. And even you just saw that, like my mind went blank for a bit, which is why I'm speaking a bit slower now. So you just basically fucking speak to people. And I promise you, you will feel better. Sub for more.